Welcome to Blazing Baseball, episode number 163. We blaze through today's baseball topics, and we are Astros and Yankees fans. So right
Yes.
now, the A's are in Houston, and we are also
And
Yanks are winning 3-zip. Yes, and on this podcast, we'll have some judge talk.
all right, Judgy.
And earlier today, we had the Rockies at Cubs. Chicago lost to Marquez, and the save to Rodriguez. And then the Marlins at Nats are playing right now. Also with the Royals at Bum Sox and Pirates at Mets and the Rangers at Rays and the Twins at Guardians and the White Sox at Tigers and the Phillies at Braves. Excuse me.
All right, good one.
And then the A's at Astros and then the Yankees at Brewers, the Reds at Cards. Later in the podcast, later today, we have with the Mariners, Ray, who is 12-9, versus the Angels, Lorenzen, who is 6-6. And then the Padres at D-backs with the Padres, Snell, who is 6-9, versus the D-backs, Bumgarner, who is 6-14. And then the Dodgers at Giants with the 2 versus the Giants, Webb, who is 13-8.
Okay, at its finest, all the teams are playing. No postponements. Nothing but good, hard baseball. Last night, when the Astros defeated the Oakland Athletics with another fantastic pitching, and they bought their bats. Astros had 9 hits and 5 runs. They had doubles from Tucker, Alvarez, Mancini, and Vasquez, who they got from the Red Sox. He had a nice double off the wall. And Diaz got the home. He wasn't in the game. He took a break. But Diaz got the home run. That was enough to win the game 5-2 over the Oakland A's. The A's had 3 hits and 2 runs. The winning pitcher was Martinez. He's 1-1 for the starting pitcher was McCullers. He went 6 innings and 2 earned runs, but he had 11 strikeouts. He pitched pretty well. We were watching. And his earned run average is 2.34. So we're happy to have him back from the DL and pitching well again. He could have got the win. Montero got the save, his 13th of the season, the 9th inning, and his earned run average is 2.37. And he had 2 strikeouts. Okay. Losing pitcher was Payam, and he has an earned run average of 3.29 for the Oakland A's. There were 26,543 fans screaming for the Astros to win their 94th game of the season. 54-50, first place in the American League West, and the Athletics are 52 and last place in the AL West.
Also on this podcast, we'll have some Verlander talk.
And the Astros are going.
Well, yes. Well, we'll actually get into this Verlander talk right now because he is pitching, but also according to SportsIllustrated.com, it says Seth Martinez demoted as Justin Verlander returns from injured list. Houston Astros reliever Seth Martinez was optioned to AAA followed Justin Verlander's activation from the injured list.
Okay, so they had to make room for him on the roster, but they'll bring him back when they playoffs. He'll come back up.
Mm-hmm.
They're allowed to bring more players.
Yep.
So that's good. Verlander's back. I'm going to need him to win it all, right?
Yes, and so Verlander is pitching for the Astros, and he has a 1.81 ERA, and pitching for Oakland is Martinez, 5.67 ERA. And up first for the Astros is Altuve at second base, betting 290, and then Pena at shortstop, betting 248, and then outfield's betting 299, and then Bregman at third base, betting 267, and then Tucker at betting 263, and then Gurriel at first base, betting 243,
Yuli,
and then 3. And then Dubon at center field betting 216. And then Maldonado at catcher betting 172.
Okay, Mo's back in.
Field betting 232. And then Manchin at third base betting 224. And then Murphy at catcher betting 252. And then Laureano at right field betting 212. And then Garcia at first base betting 283. And then Brad at second base betting 227. And then Len Langeliers at DH betting 216. And then Allen at shortstop betting 203.
All right. And don't stop there because the Yankees are playing too.
Yep.
There they are. In Milwaukee versus the Brewers.
Yes, and pitching for the Yanks is Frankie Montes with a 3.88 ERA.
He's doing better.
And pitching for the Brewers is Hauser with a 4.86 ERA. Up first for Milwaukee is Yelich at left field betting 260. And then Adams at shortstop betting 235. And then Tellez at first base betting 228. And then Renfroe at right field betting 254. And then Wong at second base betting 249. And then McCutcheon at DH betting 242. And then Peterson at third base betting 256. And then there is the right Reyes at catcher betting 213, and then Mitchell at center field betting 138. Up first for the Yanks is Judge at center field betting 311, and then Stanton at DH betting 217, and then Torres at second base betting 245, and then Donaldson at 221, and then Cabrera at right field betting 198, and then Counterfella at shortstop betting 269, and then Gonzalez at first base betting 195, and then Trevino at catcher betting 254, and then Hick betting 209. Also, according to ESPN, New York Yankees get a roll back from IL after missed time for tattoo-related infection.
But he's back.
Yep.
All right. Okay, they're going to need him. They got half of him. He's got
Chapman on Friday.
Yeah.
For a 3-game series at Milwaukee.
Good.
Brian Weber for assignment.
Okay, yeah, it's the same. They put the kid down and bring him. So Judgy says that Judgy is batting 310. He's got 57 home runs. He's got 123 RBIs. So the story is that New York Yankees Judge is going for the Triple Crown. Not just the MVP crown. The most home runs, most RBIs, and the highest batting average. How about that? He's batting 311 tonight. Not bad, huh? Well, go Judgy. Hope he has a good night tonight.
Yes. Also, it is Roberto Clemente Day.
Yep.
Around the league for some teams today.
Huh?
And I believe it was also happening, yesterday.
Yes, it
and
was.
Some teams will also have it tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And players can wear number 21 in honor of him. And
Great.
Yeah, definitely. And if I was in the MLB, I would definitely choose number 21 during.
Yeah, he was on the
Roberto
Pirates for almost
Clemente
20
Day.
years, but he passed away in a plane crash.
Yeah.
So it's so sad. He's an incredible player.
Yeah.
And but there was the Rays had all Latino lineup yesterday, and they won.
The Yanks are 6.5 over the Blue Jays in the AL Central. The Guardians are 3 games over the Hawks. In the AL West, the Astros are 13 games over Seattle.
13.
East, the Mets are 1 game over the Braves. In the NL Central, the Cards are 7.5 games over the Brewers. And then the NL West, the Dodgers are 21 games over the Dodgers.
And
they
Padres.
Yes, over the Padres. Thank you. And the
Yep.
Dodgers also clinched the division yesterday.
Already. Team with the record, number 1 in the power rankings yesterday. They're 98 wins. Mets have 90. St. Louis has 84. Houston has 94. Cleveland has 76. And the Yankees have 87. Those are all the 6 first-place teams. So, LA Dodgers look like they're going to clinch the home field advantage. And, of course, they're going to miss the rounds.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
With the bye.
With the bye. Both the and the Yankees are 8-5 in their last 10 games. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. The Yanks won 4 games in a row, and the Astros won games in a row, and they're pitching incredible. This is great. This is when you want them to turn it on. We're coming into the end of September. That's when you want to bring it. And then October, you go into the playoffs and win.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And so you have a interesting MLB story by Matt Monaghan. It's the title is a drink that has taken over baseball. And it goes into detail of how tart cherry juice is the apparent craze.
Yep. What the story is that
players like to use.
They like to drink it. When they get home, they drink a big glass of it, and it helps them to relax. It helps them to heal their muscles.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Maybe we should eat the cherries, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it says of athletes drinking tart cherry juice have been researched for years. It's been claimed that it can help battle heart disease. But for baseball players, it's mostly used as a way to reduce inflammation, and its melatonin properties are beneficial for sleep.
Reduce inflation. Inflammation. Oh, yeah, beet juice too. Mama knows.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I did make that comment before this podcast that just eating the cherries itself is also super beneficial.
It sure is. And then you get the fiber. It's actually, in my opinion, is better, but it's not as concentrated. Mm-hmm. So you should do both.
There you go. What am I going to go over today?
Full stack, 15 games. Yankees are winning 3-0 in the top of the second and 1-0.
Yep. And we'll catch all here.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Top of the third.
Yep. And we'll catch you all here tomorrow on Blazing Baseball. Blazing through tomorrow's baseball topics. Peace.
Peace out.